Hello and welcome to the new moon solar eclipse in Gemini reveal. It has been a little bit. Thank you for your patience. If you're new to these reveals, you're just going to want to focus in on the thumbnail that is in this video and see where you feel drawn. Today we're going to be reading with the Philadelphia Tarot deck, the Queen of the Moon Oracle, the Moonology Oracle cards, and Alicia Maggio is a local artist, and we have a deck of hers that I really like, and I actually picked up from her about 2 years ago. So we're going to use that as well to see what energies we're bringing into this new moon, what can best suit us, the best intentions, maybe some things to avoid, and also just a reminder that we're still in Mercury retrograde until June 22nd. If you have not had a chance to check out the video I did a couple weeks ago that talks a little bit more about it, but it's not always a good time to sign contracts, start new ventures. There's a lot of hiccups that can happen and delays that can be really frustrating. One of the best things you can do at this time, though, is see what's coming back to you, because some of the good stuff is opportunities come back to you that maybe you missed out on for whatever reason, or maybe weren't right. The circumstance wasn't right at the time it was presented to you. So that may be happening. Also, some things come up as triggers, so we can kind of take some time out and heal. So if you're feeling like the last couple weeks haven't been very useful, like you're busy and tired but you're not getting a lot done, that's a universal energy, so I wouldn't sweat that too much. But we do welcome this new moon solar eclipse energy, like a breath of fresh air coming in, because the summer solstice is right behind it. So we're wrapping up some chapters and moving into a beautiful new beginning. So let's see how that affects you. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, twos, let's dig right into it. We have some interesting cards coming out in your spread to start. Okay, first card that we're getting is Alchemist, which I love, which is actually the first card that I ever drew from this deck, which actually inspired me to get it. So that's coming out for the twos, being able to change different situations, blend, change the energies, which will be good when I tell you the other two cards that I picked up here. You have a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so something in your life is going to be coming to a head soon, probably I would say somewhere around, if not just after the summer solstice energy, when Mercury does go direct, or just before that, but a little bit further into the month. Something that you've been waiting for, some type of a decision, some type of result, some type of catalyst, that's going to be coming in for you with this energy to transform. Card that I'm not really happy about at this moment is the energy of fear here, which is absolutely human, right? But if you look at the above, she's got the crows, which incidentally, are these crows? In the tarot deck, when you look at these, they're usually not a good omen, okay? But what they usually deal with is stuff that's going on in your headspace, okay? Fear about things of the past, kind of hiding your greatness. If you kind of see, she's kind of batting those energies away, and then right here in this cocoon energy, so we're having that energy of fear right on the spread. So we're going to get into this a little bit more, but whatever is approaching you, there is some type of fear that's tied into it. Again, I love that it did show up with the Alchemist, because it definitely has the energy there to be able to transform that. But watch out for low vibrational energies, things that you're dealing with fear. The ones had something a little bit about confidence is your key to success, okay? So don't sell yourself short here, but let's see what else we have. Okay. Overall energy of the reading, we have the King of Swords, and that deals with a very action-oriented person, time to do that. Sorry about that, my door swung open. I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so the energy of the reading, we have the King of Swords, which again is the need to be able to take some action. We also have the Queen of Swords here, so this may be indicating a personal relationship, but I'll get into that in a little bit, because there is a destined pair here having some trouble. But either way, if this applies to a life and career situation, it may be time to take action on a particular situation and to not be too concerned. I don't want to say not have tact. You always want to try and have tact, but you're going to have to put your personal feelings aside and maybe do what needs to be done. And it may be a very uncomfortable place for you. That's kind of what that's feeling like for me. In the recent past, we have the King of Cups upside down. Okay, so this is somebody right side up who is mature and having good intentions. And here we have that upside down, meaning they're either not ready for love, not ready for a relationship, or just maybe not in a good place. They're not feeling like a terrible person, but I don't feel like they're feeling like a nurturing and compatible partnership at this time. And this is in your recent past, okay? And then we have the issue of abandonment here and some financial issues, okay? So this could be showing up again as financial issues, big expenses going out, but paired with this and the Tower here, it does feel like there's a situation that is coming to a head in a particular relationship. If this does not apply to your situation, please don't force this because it feels very specific. Okay, so there are some issues of abandonment here, kind of feeling like you want to give up, some hopelessness coming in on this energy, because it's not like this feels like a complete shutout to me, okay? This could be you, this could be the person you're involved with, but it feels like a complete shutdown of emotion, which is really cold and chilly, or why we're getting that King of Swords here. So right after that, we have the Tower. And while I don't usually love to see the Towers, a lot of time it comes because it's not built on a foundation that serves you at this time. So it has to be cleared out so that you can rebuild under a better circumstance, okay? So if we choose to go it and follow our gut and do what we need to do, it could manifest as a breakthrough. If we try to resist against it, it can kind of come as a sudden or unexpected upheaval. So just be aware of that. Again, we are still in the Mercury retrograde energy. This feels like it's in the past, but because it is in the right side up, you're feeling the energy deeply now. Okay, if this hasn't happened yet, it is in the energy is here for it. But the pick me up over here, having the Queen of Swords, is just stepping into this energy of moving forward and moving on, and really knowing your worth, because Queen of Swords sometimes represents a divorced woman, the widowed woman. The gender, it doesn't have to be gender specific, but she'd be standing on her own. And usually the Swords element is kind of thinking with her head, which usually comes after a period of, feeling your emotions and kind of needing to protect yourself. So kind of getting very logical and withdrawn, kind of a little bit chilly in the situation. Okay. It does show that you are going to be making a decision. You are going to be weighing your options. Never forget what is available to you, and don't sell yourself short. You have many options. So if something hasn't worked out in the past, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's not meant for you in life, okay? It just means that situation wasn't right for you, and that's really what it's showing. Something is going to come up, saying that fiery climax approaches, okay? Some type of catalyst. It's going to be happening in the next couple weeks. That's going to be pushing you more into a decision that will serve the person that you are becoming. Okay, so it might be a little bit hard to understand when it first happens, and a little frustrating, upsetting, and that's probably where that fear card comes in. A lot of sense of anxiety because of the unknown. I apologize for that banging. I actually having my roof done at the moment. The Queen of Wands in reverse, showing up in reverse because this is a future energy card. Okay, and this just talks about being out and being seen, understanding the charisma of your personality, the beauty of yourself, and getting your confidence back after a period of just feeling down and out, abandoned, and most of you may have been dealing with some financial issues as well. Okay, this could be the Tower. It could be a big chunk of money going out that you weren't real happy about, okay? But it will be coming back around after a period of regeneration, okay? So I hope this was helpful, and I'm sorry with whatever you may be going through at this time, but I do feel like that's going to be moving away from your energy by the end of the month. So, and moving into July, that full moon that we're going to have, I think that's going to take the last of it with you, so you can kind of enjoy your summer and move out of what really truly is holding you back, okay? And the Alchemist transforms energy, okay? So you're transforming that fear and rejection into something beautiful and hopeful. Good luck.